G'day guys, welcome to my RS1's feature video. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about NRL's round 26 tips and predictions for 2023 guys. Let's get started. So starting off with this first game of this match, we see the Panthers going up against the Parramatta Eels. Now, this game will be another great game, great game. This will be Battle of the West as these two teams go at it. Unfortunately, at the moment, no Mitchell Moses because he's out for the season with the cheekbone injury, I believe, and Dylan Brown is in that number 7. So Dejan Arcia in that number 6 position for the team. So fortunately for you guys, for my Parramatta Eels, their season is definitely over. Last game for this round, and the next round they have a bye. So I guarantee you, this game, the Panthers will absolutely smash the Parramatta Eels in this match. I guarantee you by 13 plus. Because last week, up against the Roosters, they played shocking. Their defense was hopeless, and their attack was absolutely hopeless. We cannot win a game unless if we act ourselves in the right direction. Because if you don't do that, you will not have that brain to work together as a team. But seriously, Parramatta Eels need help, and I just think that the Panthers will absolutely flog the Parramatta Eels in this game by 13 plus. We will get flogged in that match. The Parramatta Panthers will be all over us, and yeah, this game will be one hell of a match. But since for this one, I'm going to go with the Penrith Panthers by 13 plus by 24 points in this game to defeat the Parramatta Eels in this match. The next game of this match, we see the Warriors going up against the Dragons. Now in this game, the Dragons, unfortunately you guys aren't a very good team at the moment, and I know for a fact that they aren't. But honestly, I just think that they aren't a very good team at the moment, which I know for a fact that they're struggling. This is another team that are struggling so much. But the Warriors, sitting I think either 3rd or 4th, are just like a very good team. They've gone from I think 13th to 3rd. That's a huge improvement, and that's a huge achievement. I give credit to the Warriors because you guys are a pretty good team. I didn't think this will happen. I would have thought the Warriors would have been a very struggling team that cannot make a win and make into the finals, which I am very surprised about. But this game will be another great game, as I do see the Warriors getting a really good win against the Dragons. You still got Tyro Sloan there, you still got Chante Nickel-Klokstad there, both in the fullback sides for the team. You still got Ben Hunt, and you still got Sean Johnson, and both in number 7 side for the team. So this game will be another great game, as I'll be going for the Warriors by, let's just say, by 10 points in this match to defeat the Dragons in this match. But as this game, definitely for sure, I am definitely going for the Warriors in this match to defeat the Dragons in this game by 13 plus by 20 points to defeat the Dragons in this match. The next game of this match, we see the Dolphins going up against the Cowboys. Now in this game, the Dolphins, unfortunately you guys are another struggling team, as I did say about the Eels and Dragons. This game for the Cowboys, it will be playing up at Suncorp Stadium, Brisbane. So this game will be a very good match, as I do predict I reckon the Cowboys will get the job done. Because at the moment though, I know for a fact that sometimes they can lose, but sometimes they can win. And the Dolphins, they're not a great team at the moment, which I know for a fact they're pretty new coming into the franchise, coming into the NRL side for the season, which I do think that it will be pretty much an effort that they need to improve on. And then, look, they're not a bad side, but I just don't think that they can get a win up against the Cowboys. The Cowboys are just a team that they can win and lose. They're not a hot and cold team. They're a team that can win and lose. But when Chad Townsend is there, and when you got Peter Hiku, Scott Drinkwater, Cole Feld, Tom Dearden, all those sides, basically like the players and that stuff, they've got a full strength team, and when they have a full strength team in that side, they can definitely get the job done, which I do think that they will. But when you got the Dolphins going up against them, it's going to be real hard and tough for them, basically playing in the upcoming season. So in this game, I'm going to go with the Cowboys by 12 points in this game to defeat the Dolphins in this match. The next game of this match, we see the Storm going up against the Titans. Now in this game, the Storm, they're pretty much a good team, which I think they are. But for the Gold Coast Titans at the moment, they've got 2 players out, which that means it's a huge blow at the moment. And so Jayden Campbell is out with a knee, I think knee or a leg injury, probably like that. But Philip Sammy is out. I'm not too sure what type of injury description of that is. So in this game, Titans have got a huge blow for those 2 teams that are both out in that side for the team. So Melbourne Storm will basically be all over them. This is a team that I reckon that they will get the job done. And how I think of it is, the Storm, they play really well. And with Harry Grant, Xavier Coates, Nick Meaney, Will Warbrick, Cameron Munster, all those top of players, basically full strength team in that side. I think also you got Ryan Papenhuyzen also too, which he'll probably be in that side for the team, but I'm not exactly too sure. If not, probably maybe next week or something like that, maybe going into the finals, probably yes. But this game will be another great game, which I do think will be 13 plus in this match, because I reckon the Melbourne Storm will be all over him. The Titans, they won't make a win, unfortunately, and I just don't think you guys aren't a very good side for the team. And I just think in this game, the Titans aren't a very good team at the moment, and I just don't see them winning up against the Storm, because the Storm can just be all over anyone. And I just think with Melbourne Storm going up against the Titans, 13 plus, by 24 points in this side to defeat the Gold Coast Titans in this match. The next game of this match, we see the Roosters going up against the West Tigers. Now this game will be another great game. The Roosters were all over us last week against the Parramatta Eels. And I think the West Tigers, they're a team that needs help. Definitely needs help. They need encouraging. They need support. Because at the moment, they're just a team that cannot make a win, unfortunately. And I just don't see them getting a job done against the Roosters. And at the moment, you got a big, massive signing from former Canberra Raiders side and Super League side for the team is Aiden Caesar. So he'll be, I reckon, prediction here, early one, but he'll go into the side for next year. He will go into that number 7 side for the West Tigers, and I reckon he will go into that side for the team. But then again, it's next year. We'll have to sort that out. But anyway, let's get on to it. So, the Roosters, they're a good side. I know for a fact that they are, but I just don't see them getting the job done, like, against the West Tigers. But since they won last week against the Parramatta Eels, I reckon for a fact that it won't be a big, massive win. Because knowing for a fact that the Roosters, they're a good team, but sometimes they can make a bit, like, they can be a team that can be hot and cold. They can come out firing, and then maybe second half they'll be sloppy and they won't make an effort at all. But in this match, I am going to go with the Roosters by 1-12 in this game to defeat the West Tigers in this match. The next game of this match, we see the Raiders going up against the Broncos. Now, this game will be another great game. The Raiders are a good team, so is the Broncos. This game will be a very much hard game. And pretty much, like, you haven't got Jack Whiten in the Raiders side for the team for that number 6. So Matt Frawley goes into that number 6 position for the team. As you still got like Jordan Rapana. I don't think Sebastian Chris is there, which that means, like, I don't know who's the number 1 fullback for the team. So it's going to be a very tough decision to see if the Broncos can make a mark against the Raiders in this game. But which I do think that the Raiders will fire up in this match. I do see the Broncos winning this game. Because without no Jack Whiten, there's no Canberra Raiders at all. He is the one that makes the job done for the Raiders, and he's the one that can get the job done against the Raiders. Like, for the Raiders, basically. And which I guarantee you that the Raiders are pretty much a good team. I just don't see the Raiders winning. Because obviously you still got like Adam Reynolds in the side, you still got Reece Walsh in there, you still got like Jesse Arthurs, well, pretty much Jesse Arthurs, yeah. You still got like Israel Mann in that side, and pretty much you still got Kurt Capewell in that side for the team. So in this match, this one's going to be a very hard decision to make, but I'm going to go with my gut in this game. I'm going to go with the Broncos by 1-12, by 12 in this match to defeat the Raiders in this match. The next game of this match, we see the Bulldogs going up against the Manly Sea Eagles. Now, this game will be another great game, which I pretty much do think that in this match, I guarantee you guys, Manly, they're another team that their season is pretty much over. No Ruben Garrick, no Tom Trbojevic, which sees Talakola at number 1 fullback position for the team. You still got Raymond in that number 5 position for the team. You still got Jason Saab in that number 2 for the wing. And number 3 and 4, which Morgan Harper is in that number 3 or 4, I'd say, for the team. But in this match, the Bulldogs, unfortunately, they're a team that needs help real bad. And it's pretty much like they're a poor team at the moment. But I just guarantee you guys that Bulldogs will get an easy win in this game. And pretty much I guarantee you guys that Bulldogs will definitely win, because you still got Jake Averillo, Blake Wilson, Jacob Carraz. You still got like Matt Burton in that side for the team, which Toby Sexton is in that number 7 side for the team also too. But pretty much in this game, I'm going to go with the Bulldogs by 13 plus to defeat the Manly Sea Eagles in this side for the team. And definitely Manly Sea Eagles will struggle in this match. The next game of this match, we see the Knights going up against the Sharks. And finally, last but certainly not least in that game, Knights going up against the Sharks. I think that the Sharks, they're a team that basically are hot and cold, but they're doing alright. We're still like Ronaldo Mulatalo in that side for the team. And pretty much, I think Will Kennedy is in that fullback position, but if not, I think Connor Tracy is in that number 1 position for the team. But for Newcastle Knights, last week they played absolutely brilliant, and I give credit to the Newcastle Knights. They played absolutely really well against the Rabbitohs, and I didn't think that the Newcastle Knights were going to win at all. And I guarantee that because they're a team that just can make a win, and they've just turned themselves around, and now they're a good team. And still, with Kalen Ponga in that side for the team, which is Dominic Young, also too, Bradman Best, also too, who else? I think Greg Marju in that side for the team also too. So in that match against the Sharks, I'm going to go with the Newcastle Knights by 1-12 by 10 points to defeat the Cronulla Sharks in this game. And I just think the Cronulla Sharks will be demolished and they'll struggle in this game. So the Newcastle Knights by 10 points to defeat the Cronulla Sharks in this match. And thanks guys for watching this video, guys. Make sure you do like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care and have a good one.